Timmy shows up to the beach. Because he hasn't been going to the gym, he hasn't been eating healthy, he hasn't been putting in the right actions, he does not feel confident in the way that he looks. And he gets zero attention from women. Alexander shows up to the beach and has the greatest time. He's having fun with his friends, he's approaching women, he's feeling confident in himself, and he's getting so much attraction from women that he actually has to reject them. So how can you get in the best shape possible by the time that summer rolls around? That's what we're gonna cover in this video. When I started my bodybuilding journey just over 2 years ago, something that motivated me to get started was wanting to get shredded by that summer. For my own confidence, so I could feel good in myself without a shirt on, and also because I wanted to impress women. Oh, don't do things for girls, bro, just do things for yourself. Bro, oh my gosh, you want a girlfriend? I know you want a girlfriend, so there's nothing wrong with admitting to yourself that you want to improve yourself for women. There's nothing wrong with that. And in these first few months of my journey, I ended up making a ton of progress by the time that summer rolled around. So in this video, I'm gonna break down everything I learned, everything you need to know so you can achieve a similar transformation and be confident in yourself. Number one is the diet. In this video, I'm gonna lay out 2 different paths you can go on. The first one is gonna be if you're pretty overweight or if you have a bit of a skinny fat physique like I had when I started, and your focus needs to be on cutting down. The second path is gonna be for if you're skinny and you need to bulk up. So choose which portion best fits you, and if you wanna skip forward to the bulking part, I'll put a timestamp on the screen. So if you need to cut down to get lean, here's what you need to know. You want to be in a 500 calorie deficit, which essentially means that you're consuming 500 calories less than you're burning every single day. This will allow you to burn about 1 pound of fat per week. Now, the reason you want to do exactly 500 is because you'll lose 1 pound a week, which is a pretty good amount if you space that out over about 12 weeks. So 500 calories is the perfect spot where you're losing fat, but you're also not losing too much muscle. So how do you achieve this? Well, the first step is you go to the website caloriecalculator.net and you input your information so you can figure out what your base calories are. I'll put an example up on screen so you can see mine. And then you find this base calorie number and you eat in a 250 calorie deficit. So you eat 250 calories less than whatever that number is. Oh, but you said you wanted to be in a 500 calorie deficit. Well, that is where the cardio comes in. You don't want to eat in a 500 calorie deficit because if you do that, you won't have enough energy for your workouts and you'll feel like you're starving yourself all the time. So what you do instead is you eat in a 250 calorie deficit and then you burn 250 calories doing cardio every single day. And the way you burn those calories doing cardio is every single day you do the exercise bike or the treadmill for about 30 minutes a day, burn 150 calories, and then just take a couple walks every single day. And if you do that, you'll burn an extra 100. So now you're at 500 calorie deficit. Now we're gonna talk about if you need to bulk. If you're bulking, you want to be in a 500 calorie surplus. The reason you wanna go for 500 calories is because it'll allow you to put on a pretty good amount of size while also not putting on a ton of fat. Because you want to be shredded by summer, so you want to put on mostly muscle and not a whole lot of fat. And if you eat in like a 1,000 calorie surplus, you'll put on way too much fat. So if you're skinny, just focus on eating a ton. And if you need to add in extra meals, extra protein shakes, do whatever you have to do to get in those calories, because the most important thing is you're getting in an ample amount of calories. And here are a couple general diet principles you have to follow. It's so important that you track your progress. For example, if you've been trying to bulk for over a month, but you have not put on any weight, you're probably not eating enough. So what you need to do is you need to track your weight every single day, and if you're not making progress, increase the amount of calories that you're eating. Or if you're trying to lose weight and you're not losing any weight, then decrease the calories you're eating a little bit. Because yeah, we can use these calculators and all this stuff, but the reality is for everyone's body, it's different. So you kind of have to just experiment and see what works for you. And also eat clean foods. If you eat clean foods like beef, chicken, eggs, rice, potatoes, you're gonna be feeling a lot better than if you eat foods like McDonald's, Taco Bell, and all this bullshit fast food. So eat foods that are clean, that are healthy, and that make you feel good. Step 2 in getting shredded by summer is you have to train for aesthetics. If you want to build an aesthetic physique, you have to have a routine that builds muscle in the right way. I want you to look at these 2 pictures really quick. The picture on the left was before I started training for aesthetics. I had a very blocky physique where I didn't really have wide shoulders. I didn't have a V taper. Whereas in the picture on the right, after I started training for aesthetics, my physique looks a lot better because I started training in the right way. Because the frequency and volume of which you train specific muscles is super important for building an aesthetic physique. You have to build muscle in the right way, in the right spots. And there is so much that goes into it. But the oversimplified version, you want to mainly focus on training 3 muscle groups: your upper chest, your back, specifically your lats, so the part right here that kind of goes out wide, and also your shoulders, but specifically your lateral delts. For upper chest, do a lot of incline bench movements. For your lateral delts, do a lot of lateral raises, and for your back, do a lot of pull downs that help you get that wider look. So if you want my workout routine for completely free that optimizes for building an aesthetic physique, follow me on Instagram and DM me the word routine, and I'll send it to you for completely free. I'll put the link to my Instagram in the description. And also, you have to train hard, okay? The reason why so many guys don't make progress in the gym is because they just show up to the gym, they go through the motions, they don't train hard, and then they wonder, oh, well, why am I not making any progress? But bro, you gotta train hard. After every workout, you should be tired. You should feel like you worked hard. You shouldn't feel like you left anything in the tank. And if you want to make an insane amount of progress, you have to put in insane effort. Now, step number 3 to building an aesthetic physique, you have to stay committed. Do you want to get shredded by summer? Well, you have to take the right actions. The reason why I made so much progress so quickly is because for the first few months of my journey, I never missed a workout. I was going to the gym some days, even twice a day. And I also hardly cheated on my diet. I hardly drank alcohol for those 3 months. Now, am I saying, oh, you can never cheat on your diet? You can never, ever have fun? No, that's not what I'm saying. Like, if you've been doing the right things and you want to go out with a girl and you want to get an ice cream, or you want to go out with your family and get a cheeseburger, there's nothing wrong with that. Just be the guy who 90% of the time on a day-to-day basis is doing the right actions, doing the right things, and then you can have some fun every now and then. But you are the only person who can control your progress. If you put in the work, if you work hard, you delay gratification, you do the right things, your results will show it. You'll make a ton of progress. But if you don't do those things, if you slack off, if you don't train hard, if you skip your workouts, you eat a bunch of junk food, then later this summer, you won't be feeling confident in yourself, and you can think back to yourself and realize that your actions were the reason they got you there. But you also have the potential to do the right things, to do the hard work, to train hard, eat clean, and then be confident in yourself when summer comes around and look back on yourself with so much gratitude. So what do you want to do? The choice is yours. And if you would like my help with achieving your goals and getting you in the best shape of your life so you're feeling confident and you're able to do everything you want to do, I'll put a link in the description and you can book a free call with me and we'll see if I could help you out. I'll see you for the next video, bro.